Okay, I might be out in left field here, but I think I might have found a solution to help curb cheating in Rainbow Six Siege and actually FPS games in general. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to be using Rainbow Six Siege as an example. And I would love to get you guys' opinion on this. Let's get into it. My solution actually focuses on wall hacks and aimbots, as I feel these hacks are used by closet cheaters the most. So let's take this scenario. Imagine you're a cheater and you're hunting down this rook. If you have walls hacked and aimbot, you already know exactly where he is, and you can just shoot his head. Game over for poor rook. But what if there was actually a terrorist in front of you?
What?
Bear with me, I have a point, I promise. You see, when a cheater runs terrorist hunt, this is what it looks like for them. Boxes or some type of indicator everywhere. And the aimbot will just pick off the terrorist's head, no issues. Now imagine if Ubisoft added terrorists to a regular game, except made them invisible. They wouldn't affect the game in any other way other than running around and looking like an actual person. Now for a non-cheater, you wouldn't even know they were there, just like a ghost. But for cheaters,
I see dead people walking around like regular people.
their screen, which should only have 5 moving boxes to know where everybody is, would now have 35 apart from their team. They wouldn't know which one was real, which one was fake. And in this situation, if there happened to be a terrorist in front of the rook, if that cheater had aimbot, even though they could see the rook, they would not be able to hit him because their aimbot would focus on the fake terrorist's head, which would then give rook ample time to kill him, and the cheater would be powerless. But it gets even better. Just like when you get points for hitting somebody in the head, Ubisoft can collect the data on how many times these invisible bots get hit. And yes, there's naturally going to be non-cheaters hitting these things, but there will be a plateau with that data, and it will become blatantly obvious when you have aimbot or wall hacks. And Ubisoft can integrate this information into BattlEye, allowing for quicker bans. And this data might be the very first avenue to have to counteract Zens and the third-party applications on console. Because as of right now, the only thing they can track is DDoSing. Now I imagine if some people even think this is a plausible idea, the logical next step would think it would lag the game, as there's too many moving parts. But think about it this way. Right now, the game can handle a terrorist hunt with 35 terrorists and a team of 5 friends. That's 40 people technically on a map. So if we were to divide that between defense and attack, that's 20 on each side. So when the game starts, there's 15 dummies inside with defense and there's 15 dummies spawning in random spots on attack, collectively coming together into a map. I don't know about you, but having 30 extra fake things running around to confuse cheaters makes me feel a little bit better. The only other thing I would mention is that rather than them actually be terrorists or bots, have Ubisoft clone the ID of the player, and essentially if you pick Blitz, there'd be 4 of you. Again, not sure if any of this is plausible, but what do you guys think? Let me know.